It's a weird situation for sure.
It's definitely weird. Well, that's also the criticism that Andrew Tate has gotten about exploitation. So supposedly he would get these girls to fall in love with him, and then he would get them to go and do this stuff for him.
Yeah, it's wild how much content he has that exists from back then that he's so articulate and well-spoken when he speaks about it, but then some of those videos are so vulgar and whatnot that it's hard to... I can imagine the people who are, very hard on him. You watch the old videos, it's pretty hard to side with him when you see those.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also, you got to think of what a person like that is trying to do when they're first getting attention. You're trying to be as outrageous as possible to get as much people to think about what you're saying and talk about what you're saying and engage with it.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is to be like a character, an over-the-top, completely arrogant guy who's shirtless with sunglasses on, smoking a cigar, talking about hoes, and pimping hoes. It's like, is it a character or is it really you? And then when you find out, oh, well, no, he actually does run these campsites and he does have these girls working for him. Okay. But then some of the girls talk and go, actually, he's like really nice and he was kind and he gave me this business opportunity. I wound up making a lot of money with it. And you're like, oh, okay. This is complicated. Like, how much of this is theater and how much of this is like, if it's your real feelings that, these women are subhuman little robot flesh creatures that you just extract money from.
Yeah. Any interactions I've had with the guy before he was, super famous and whatnot, I've always been positive too. Like, super nice guy.
Very intelligent guy.
Yeah, super articulate.
Extraordinarily intelligent.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely. His brother too.
Yeah.
Doesn't get as much credit, but...
they're very, very smart guys. But boy, did they tap into... There's this thing that's going on where men do not feel like there's anyone that represents men in popular culture. Like what men actually talk about when they're alone, when men are just hanging out with men and not trying to impress women or trying to not get yelled at, the wild shit they talk about. And, if you can... be the most exaggerated form of that, this world champion kickboxer standing there smoking a cigar, making fun of simps. Yeah. And, that's very appealing to men because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like, if you're never going to see that on CNN or NBC, or it's not, no mainstream media platform is ever going to tap into this, what is obviously a lucrative market. Young guys who don't want to be like their parents. They don't want to be like their teachers. They don't want to be like any of these people they see around them that seem neutered and pot-bellied and fucking depressing and talking about equity and inclusiveness. And they're like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then they see this guy and like, oh, yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely inspired discipline and taking action. And it's like...
Take responsibility for yourself.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it's like a more problematic version of like what Jocko does or did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's also different, because it's like, he really is in the pimp and hose business. I mean, it's like if you're running campsites like that, you're really, farming those girls out to make shitloads of money for you, for a bunch of suckers.
I can't even imagine what the life of a OnlyFans manager or something would be. Yeah.
There's got to be a lot of them.
Oh, for sure.
I would assume. I know that there's a lot of people that they hire that manage the girls' DMs. So there's like companies, I guess. Is this the case? I've just been told this.
There's got to be agencies that are, turnkey. We take care of it.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah. I weirdly got offered to be a recruiter for one of those.
Oh, boy.
They wanted to use my verified account. I was like, what? It's going...
Side hustle.
I mean, that's sneaky, but what?
So what did they want you to do?
DM chicks to offer them, like, you can be on OnlyFans. I was like,
oh, God, Jamie, do you know how bad that would turn out?
They don't fucking know that already. Like, why would I have to tell them? But if I could convince them to do it, the return is I get a kickback of their revenue. I just remembered that as you guys are talking about it.
So when they contacted you, what did they say? Like, hey, Jamie, do you know a lot of girls that are willing to take their clothes off?
We've noticed it's one of these DMs I get from multiple accounts for various reasons, but like, we've noticed your account. I have X amount of followers. You could probably be doing this kind of stuff on Instagram. If you do,
And how much would they give you?
I don't off the top of my head. I don't remember. I could check. I feel like it was 10, 20%, something like that.
That's lucrative.
Yeah.
If you can get a bunch of really fucking...
I've heard these guys are making 50%. The managers do. Like they just split it.
Wouldn't surprise
crazy.
me.
Yeah. That seems crazy.
Yeah. Well, they're not doing anything though. The girls don't do anything besides make the content, and then the managers are running the account. They're not even just doing
Still,
the
50% seems pretty high because without the girl, you don't have anything.
I think a lot of naivety around business operations, though, would definitely drive girls to think, I don't want to deal with, accounting. I don't want to deal with this, and I don't even know how. So, yeah, by all means, take 50. That's
especially if someone can come to you with a pitch that says, look, you can do this and you can make $3,000 a month, or you can do this with us and you can make $150,000 a month.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you'll get 50%, we'll get 50%, but it's a much higher number that you're going to be dealing with.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get there on your own. And we have this vast network, and we can also introduce you through other girls. Like other girls, like, this is my friend Cindy. Like, you'll see them do that on their Instagram page. Follow her. And then, they're just like pumping each other up like comics would do. Like, hey, go see Mike. He's playing at the Ha-Ha. Really funny guy.
Yeah.
Cindy's got a great pussy. Check her out.
I wonder who the Joe Rogan of OnlyFans chicks is.
There's got to be one.
Yeah, there's got to be like a ringleader of all.
What's her?
Puts them all on, put
Iggy Azalea
platforms.
made 48 million last year, I think is what I read. Oh, not in that way, I guess. Different way, but she's the top of.
Who is
Azalea?
it?
The rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Jesus, 48 million?
Yeah.
Jesus.
God damn. So now you go, show your asshole, baby. I want a Ferrari.
It's like for 48 million, like you better be.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, also, you could just do that for 3 or 4 years, and you don't have to do shit for the rest of your life. Izzy Azalea, the new queen of OnlyFans, not even Cardi B, can match her racy content. Damn, she's got a hot body.
48.
There you go. 48 million. Good for her.
Jesus.
45
for
for
her.
Cardi B. Second.
That's still pretty good.
But here's the wild one: is Tyga, who's a guy.
Is this like self-reported though? Like, how do they even get these
They've
figures?
shown those. Most of these have come from them sharing the figure like online. Like they'll take a screenshot or something. But I don't know specifically each one.
Scroll up. We can see the two of them. She's hot. I get it.
It's like when you see, I don't know, like when you Google somebody's like net worth or something. It's like, is that actually what it is? I feel like probably not. But
Yeah, so right here, when you say that, it says her net worth is 15, but she just made
Reportedly
48.
had a network
got it.
prior to that. 48 million from the website written a 320% hike in her overall value.
that's crazy.
Wow.